But you drunk it out the bottle.
Before he drank out the bottle, he
Okay. All right. You greedy ass.
I still say you want something. I mean, like.
Yeah, I would.
Dude. Well, you got to get one of them out of there.
Preach.
What is the topic?
Yeah, what are the topics?
Okay, first
you
of all,
gave me a
you gotta
healthy
put the
dosage.
parental advisory stick.
God
He
damn.
gave Tasso one.
Holy fuck.
Can you put that behind you?
Alright, this is probably fucked up. It's mad insensitive. Alright, so the chick, the star of the movie, the female,
yeah,
the lead, she's like the Scientologist. So I figured like fighting the Invisible Man was kind of like right up her alley and shit. Like, yeah, I mean, they already kind of believe in some comic book shit.
In real life?
Yeah, real life.
Okay.
yo, that lady.
All she needs like
She looked
they
like
get like magic
shit in
sneakers
that
and
movie.
shit. Probably
Yo,
kick some ass.
she looked like shit in that movie. I'm sorry, they did her dirty. Like everything, freckles, everything. Like no makeup. She had no makeup on. Anybody else makeup dialed out. She was. It was bad for her.
Wasn't she supposed to look bad?
Yeah,
As part of her character?
No, but she. All right. Well, okay. You want to say that, but she looked like.
Have you not seen her in the housemaid or
The Handmaid's
the
Tale?
handmaid?
Yeah.
A
She's
housemaid.
already
Right.
She just looked bad.
You calling her ugly?
Yeah. For a lead,
Sensitive
She's-
motherfucker.
for a lead,
Ooh.
for a
Yo,
lead,
dude,
though.
there's some Hollywood women that have a field day with that shit you just said. Like, so what defines beauty? And
Right.
what do you have to look like to be a lead in a Hollywood movie?
So you
dude,
see
yeah.
Halle Berry
Cut
in
your ass
Basketball,
up.
son? She wasn't looking rough in that.
She still.
Shut the
So
fuck
you just
up.
call it.
he ain't even processed what the fuck you just said. He just
Right.
thinking like she's still Halle Berry. I still beat like.
No,
that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
saying
think
she's
you just called
still.
the
She's
chick
still.
ugly.
Pretty
She
much.
is. She is.
Ooh. So what's your standard of beauty, homie?
I mean,
Shit, you open the door. We walking all
listen.
the way through
I'm
this
gonna
motherfucker.
tell you right now. You don't have to be. It ain't about a size or anything.
A size?
Like size. Like,
of
there's
what?
size don't matter.
all over the place.
No,
like what?
that's my style. You saying it's not about size. You gotta
put
have.
makeup on size. So now you just go into the all out.
Yeah.
She just fucked up. Period. Then
She just
basically.
fucked up.
God damn, Rick. This motherfucker talking like he a 10 and shit. Like,
I don't give a fuck. You
I
can
mean,
say whatever
yeah,
you want
man,
about
that bitch need
me.
to get on my level.
I ain't in the movie.
You on your
She
shallow
all the
house
way in
shit now?
Hollywood.
Definitely shallow house.
Definitely.
Yep. And I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck either. But she just didn't look good. I
See,
don't know.
the funny thing is, she
It's
do like
not
women
a-
could hear some shit like that, like the same standard that you judge a woman's beauty on, like her looks, like she gonna judge you equally on your view. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you live up to your own standard? You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna tell her like, yo, no, I go with it. I was getting a haircut for like 3 weeks. Like I don't give a fuck.
Right, and she.
But I'm not
she
playing
went-
in the
she went
movie
unkept.
either.
She went unkept for the sake of the
That was her
movie.
role,
She
right?
might not. Look
Nah,
like that
you're
shit.
not hearing me. Like she just was ugly. Like it wasn't.
Okay, well, motherfucker, what's your everyday, my nigga? Like you hop out of bed like I'm a fucking 10, like off rip.
Hell
You
yeah.
woke up
I'm,
like
I
this?
woke
I'm
up
confident.
like
Yeah, yeah. What?
I say Rick woke up like
I'm
this.
not. I'm not bashing it.
Name of the pie.
I guess. I guess in a sense I am going to be an ass. Like I'm for saying this, but when I'm going to a movie and I see a movie like.
So you expect
But wasn't her role supposed to
Right,
be
it's-
stressed out and not?
But
being-
it was just. Oh, maybe
She's
she played that
already-
motherfucker too good.
What you saying is she look ugly playing an ugly person.
Yeah, like it was bad. Like,
Yo,
everything
yeah,
you're saying
yeah, so
is
wait,
bad. Like,
So wait,
everything.
the title of the y'all had it was a previous pod and it was like the narcissist. Rick, like yeah, it fits. You should definitely. do that
I'm
shit.
definitely a narcissist.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
positive.
so it's
wait,
there's some positives in it.
Wait.
No, it's not.
Everybody has a little bit of narcissistic attitude and behavior in
wait,
there.
Everybody
wait.
does?
Yes, they
we
do.
Made,
Okay.
We made a whole pod about you being offended that someone called you a narcissist.
Well, after
And now you're embracing it.
yeah,
Motherfucker.
no, I am. You had to sit back and like read on it.
That's not.
Observe it.
But that's
I'm
not.
not taking every little thing that's in there that's said about it. You know what I mean? Like
So you have narcissistic traits. You're not a narcissist.
yes, there we go. I'll take that. And everyone in here has it.
Narcissistic traits.
Yes. And they come out when you get in your bag.
I don't know, man. I ain't
Okay,
going
all
that far.
right. I'm gonna call you.
I ain't
One
going
day
that
I'm gonna
far.
come in here with the sheet and I'm gonna look at it. You're a motherfucking man. You are. You're a narcissist.
Is there
No,
like
you
a
don't-
difference between a narcissist and an asshole? Cause I accept all of my shit.
You definitely like an asshole. I don't know. I don't know.
think I'm a narcissist.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I'm definitely not a narcissist.
All right.
I'm like, no, not a
I grade myself
Okay.
on the same scale I grade everybody. Like it ain't
Will you grade yourself on the what?
like the same scale that I.
Okay,
grade-
first of all,
like I'm saying, like,
you're taking me talking about the movie
no,
in
no,
a
no.
sense
I'm not
of like
just talking
being
about.
real
I'm
life.
talking about as far as like just period. Like I ain't. I'm not
What
saying
is
like
it then?
just looks, whatever. But like if I hold myself to whatever standard, then I'm gonna expect you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna hold you to that same standard. You know what I mean?
No, not when you're talking about a movie. I'm not playing in a movie.
Dude, right?
Because that's what
Because
we're
she
talking
has
about.
something that you do not.
Right.
Talent. Okay.
And there we go. And that's yet to be seen because I probably can get on screen and do some shit.
Word, she's
And I ain't really
successful.
tried.
She's already.
Yeah, but whatever. Fuck, I don't care. Listen,
No, I'm just fucking.
you got to give an opinion. Somebody got to speak it. Like, yo, like, all right, let me ask you this question. How do you feel about Candyman that was out previous? Did you like Candyman?
Way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that movie scared the shit out of me when I was a little
It was-
kid. When that movie
yeah.
But
came
why would you be scared of a person you got to request to kill your ass?
Because I was like 8.
right.
but that's what I'm saying. Like,
It
why?
was like I think Candyman to me was like it was the first black
I mean, and then
horror movie.
to understand it now, it's like, yeah, yo, that's dope
Right.
that we had a dude that, you know, what I mean, I guess back then it was a good.
I think that's why it
successful
scared
movie, maybe.
me though.
I don't know.
At 8, because it was
It seemed real because it's
Right,
like this
'cause-
dude, this black dude, in
Right.
like in a projects, he
Right.
in black people houses. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that shit was scary. I don't think I could process back then why I was scared. It was just like this motherfucker
I
walking
think
around
looking
with a
back
hook.
at it, no, that's why
Bees
though,
and
because
shit.
it looked.
He looks, my man looked like he played the shit out that. He was
So you
scary
want to
as
see the
fuck.
new one?
I didn't know it was a new one.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, we want to
Who in it?
Jordan Peele producing it.
Jordan Peele's a motherfucker.
You like Jordan Peele movies?
Yeah.
Which is corny, dude.
Get Out was corny.
Yeah.
Get Out was corny. That's why.
It was.
Us was corny too.
How was it? None of these movies were corny.
And you raved about all of them when they came out.
After you
See,
said
that's
that,
how I know Rick don't know
No.
what the fuck he be talking about.
I did not rave about him.
About
Yeah.
us?
I went to go see the movie. After you go see the movie, and then you get a chance to watch it, like in your again,
Right.
and I didn't think
Us,
it was a
I can
good
see-
movie.
I can see why some people wouldn't like it. I liked it, but
Well,
Get
Us
Out
or Get
was
Out?
Get Out was.
Us, you gotta watch like a bunch of times just to really start understanding what the fuck is going on.
And I didn't like it.
Okay. Everybody has an opinion.
But Get,
Get
Out
Out?
was really good.
Get Out was that shit.
Yeah.
The only thing funny was the fucking.
It's
dude
not a
that
It's not a
said,
funny
comedy.
"I don't like
It's
me."
not a comedy.
I don't mean it. The only thing good and the only thing bright about the movie was dude running.
Right.
The dude
No, but
running.
you're looking at it from a comedy. Like that was funny. How he
I'm
just
actually
ran
starting
like
to believe
that.
that Rick probably didn't really understand the movie.
Yeah.
Like there probably
That
some
was-
parts
it's
in
a
there that was
deeper-
lost on you. And that's why you-
nothing's lost on the damn movie, man. Come on.
Alright, okay.
It's more
It's just
of a.
I didn't like it. I don't think it.
Okay.
It's not my cup of tea.
All right. So like you
But the good
fit in like a group of like 0 other people.
no, there's some other people that don't like it.
You in
No.
the top 1%?
Definitely.
The only thing that I'm cool on Candyman. I think that it'll probably be good is because he's not writing it. He's just producing
but
it and
there-
directing.
but a black woman is writing it or directing it rather. I
so
think it was good.
and so
Who's playing Candyman?
I don't know, some fucking nigga that looked like Candyman, to be honest. Like, he looked like the character.
Oh, good.
Like they got him.
Oh,
You know, he
yeah, I might.
ugly motherfucker.
Is it a trailer
Type of
for it?
nigga you see in your sleep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm on one today. I'm on the roll. Somebody hit the big bing. You ready to talk? Pod?
Sure.
Pot.
Been waiting on
For
you.
the
We
last
ain't-
10 minutes.
We ain't been podding. I've been fucking
Talking about
up.
how other
This isn't
motherfuckers
getting
was
cut
ugly.
out.
I've been talking shit and just trying to create some content, some controversy. Seeing as though that nobody else want to just jump out on the limb. Guess I'll do it.
Okay. You okay today?
What? I'm confused.
I feel like Rick had his feelings hurt earlier. You just want to shit.
I did. Motherfuckers just
See?
gentrified me. They just kicked me out of the apartment and lied to me. Now they gonna fucking
Oh, this
Rent-
is the dude
re-rent that
from,
shit?
Black Mirror.
Hold on.
He's playing it. Candyman.
That's
The
the
dude
gay
that,
one?
Yeah, that was.
I forgot about that.
Nope. Not watching that.
Go back to what you were saying, dude.
What?
Finish saying what you were saying.
About me getting kicked out of my
Yeah.
apartment?
Like you being
Yeah.
gentrified.
Like, so they gonna the people told me specifically, don't worry about nothing.
Are they upgrading the apartment?
They go, this man told me today. He's like, we're gonna upgrade the apartment. We're gonna make it look, nice. We're gonna, get the opportunities for people to come down and,
So that motherfucker told you he was gonna upgrade the apartment. They kicked you out.
Nah, well, the new person.
the new.
Are they giving you an opportunity to keep it or?
No, they said, your lease is up. My lease up the 31st of March, but they said we giving you to April 30th.
You know what's funny is that
I was.
it's deeper. Candyman is about gentrification.
Right. See, I'm on some shit today.
This motherfucker ain't know that.
Nick, you ain't see the
Anyway,
previews.
Anyway, go back.
I went to the movies and I seen like them previews and I started reading all the shit. Yes.
Finish it.
Cabrini Green. What anyway? That's what it's called. Cabrini Greens or what was it? The projects. I don't know. What? No, the man is just basically saying, yo, listen, everybody in these apartments gotta go
How long you got?
until April 30th. Now the guy that I talked to is not the person who took it. He's like the middle person who gets the money or whatever have you. But there's a group that bought it.
Yeah, he's the property manager.
So they're basically going to. He's like, yo, it's the what do you call it, the corridor, the medical corridor, like right.
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
yeah, downtown.
So yeah. So he's like, they're gonna that place that what is that church across from me? They making that into like some condos.
It's a bunch of condos going up all over Buffalo. I don't know whatever Mayor Brown did, but like he opened
So
the door
this
for all that.
goddamn soul.
Like, he sold his soul for trying to better Buffalo.
Well, there's people that he's selling. All right, so the Niagara Street. Those people that lived in those damn shoreline apartments
yeah,
for
yeah.
years. They're a fucking scumbag, man. He sold his
I don't know,
soul.
maybe I'm biased, but I just feel like you shouldn't
Yeah, but I heard
want
that
to
the
live
crime
in
rate
the
over there
projects
was
for a
crazy.
lifetime.
No, I totally agree. Like the projects were actually like
There should
Maybe that's all they knew.
when they were created. They were supposed to be transitional, like people, like they were for immigrants, like people coming over from wherever the fuck they were coming from, Ireland or whatever. They living in those joints. You know what I mean? Until they bought property somewhere else.
So those people, yeah, you're right.
Then they started using them to funnel all.
Like I get, like they were uprooted, but
They did. It's true.
I also don't think that you should.
They're getting uprooted. They don't have nowhere to go.
But you.
They can't afford.
Yeah, but
So
what she
what
said-
I'm saying is, so it's okay to sit up here and take 400 people who paying, let's say, $3 a month in rent. Just throwing it out there, $10 even just round up. He's gonna take them.
This situation like that?
Hell yeah, situation like that. It's people on Section 8 that only
but
pay
if they
$10
have
a month.
Section 8, then they can go elsewhere.
No, not if their Section 8 doesn't, like if they can't afford utilities and all the other things
I thought
that.
Section 8 paid for all of that.
No.
Section 8 pays for your rent.
It's
A
different,
portion of your rent, depending on what you were approved for.
Right. And it's different entities that like will cover like your heat or your electric.
But
shit like
even,
that.
all right, so even if that is the case, and they get some type of assistance, won't that assistance just transfer it or transition over?
No,
to
because
whatever-
some people
Yes.
don't
But I
take
also-
it. Some people don't take Section 8.
provided that the property like passes the inspection for the most part. If you
You can even
qualify
take
for Section
Section 8 out of
that
town.
shit pays for.
Yes, you can. I know.
Whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
I ain't about to put nobody's business up, but somebody moved way to the West Coast, took their Section 8 to the West Coast. But the thing is that you were in a better place before you left, and now you're there, and it's like worse than what it was.
But
But
I don't.
They lost their
again,
house here.
I don't want to
So
offend
why the hell
anyone.
did they move to the West Coast? This is just finding
I
something
was
else.
yo, you know what?
Bruh,
I
I
actually
don't know.
missed the part where he said they lost their house. Like,
No, I'm sorry. They didn't lose it. They just like, yo, you know what?
They chose to move.
I'm out of here.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, no, I know. But I'm just saying.
'Cause I was about to
I'm-
say if they lost their shit and you thought you was gonna
I
afford.
don't like right. But my sister happened to my sister. She left. She had Section 8 here. She went somewhere, but when she got there, she realized that it was only a bit like their Section 8 where she went was just hood places, and that ain't what she wants. So she gave up her Section 8. But I feel like, not to offend anyone, any of that type of assistance should be temporary. You should be trying to elevate yourself so it's not a lifelong thing.
And I know a woman, man. I know a woman was on Section 8. 7 to 10 years. And like she did what you said. But what she did was she took tax money, held on to it for like 4 years. And not in her account, someone else's account. And then bought a house.
And that's like my sister.
You know?
She went from she left here, went from having Section 8 to building her own house from the ground up. So she did what she was supposed to do. She had assistance, and she progressed in life to get to a certain point. And that's how.
It's just some dumb motherfuckers
should
out
be.
here nowadays that don't know how to do it. But I just don't like the government pushing people out or people pushing people out that really can't. There's people that really just can't, that been there. And I'm, even though we're sitting here saying that.
I see what you're saying.
I see what you're saying too, but it is.
Situation, but you can't not say the person trying to improve whatever area or something in some cases is an all-out bad person just because.
Are they improving it for who? Improving it for who?
What you mean? Wait.
Because-
Wait.
Who's it improving for?
Improving what you talking about their situation, like this situation?
No, he's talking about improving the area.
Like
Improving the area.
gentrification.
Oh. Wait, you saying that they shouldn't or they should?
I'm saying you can't condemn the person coming in with the condo for running their business
for sure.
just because.
For sure.
You can't.
When you think about it like
it's
that.
a double-edged sword. You can. It's business for them,
Right.
but it's also a black community, so they should be trying to do something.
They don't
However,
always
the
do that
people
black
in that,
communities, though. They do
however,
that,
the people in the black community should also be
but
educating
it's not just always black
themselves.
communities.
That's
though.
it right there. And you got to think about that shit too. Like if you a businessman coming in, you a big businessman, like
Right.
a corporation,
Like they
a
did in
corporate
Fruitville.
businessman.
Like they was going through
You
Fruitville
coming
trying to
in
buy
there,
those houses for like
and they like, yo,
$4,000.
don't tear up our
And people was
neighborhood.
doing it.
Don't tear up our neighborhood. We live here. We care about it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming in and I'm like, well, I'm about to make it better. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want me to do that, you should have did it already.
I'm gonna give you an example. All right, or the people example. Maybe from what you're saying, but I'm gonna just do it in a small sense. You go into a job, you assess the situation, and you go in. You watching everything. You got this new position. You trying to learn things. Trying to learn the people, and you see it as one way, like shit's fucked up. But the people inside it see it as like, nah, it's not fucked up. Everything's good. Is that how you like saying it? Like as far as that?
Yeah, but that,
No, not really, because it's like I believe that people that live in these neighborhoods, they know the neighborhood bad. Like they know it's a bad neighborhood. They
Some people
think,
don't,
like,
Because they just.
I mean,
because they used to that.
I would say like a few probably. I mean, but like if it's what we saying like a hood ass spot, you know what I'm saying? Then it's probably a rough neighborhood, or what some people would consider a rough neighborhood, or most people probably, people who don't live in it maybe, you know what I'm saying? But like you gotta know, like it's probably at maybe 50-50 even, but like motherfuckers know like like it was a shooting around the corner, like you know what I mean? It's a little rough out here. So
They knew Pookie though,
So, okay,
so
cool.
it ain't rough.
Either way.
They knew that Pookie stole $200 from Lil
How does that
Jack.
change the fact that what happened was violent?
And if he
in
ain't
the
steal that
neighborhood
money, then
violence?
we wouldn't be having these arguments.
But it's still that doesn't mean it's not a violent neighborhood
Fuck,
though.
that made no sense.
Dude,
What you
That
mean it
statement.
doesn't?
It doesn't, but fuck it. I'm still trying to make my point, even though this.
I'm talking about what you just.
What he said.
Yeah,
I know. But
That was mad. Right?
As
I'm
saying-
just saying.
you're saying you don't understand what the fuck I'm
No,
talking
I
about.
understand what you're saying.
No, you
I'm
don't.
not- I do.
Because I haven't finished yet, so how do you know?
Right. My bad. My bad.
So anyway, if I'm the businessman coming in, and I see that, what else am I supposed to think? Like I'm looking at the facts. You know what I mean?
Right.
I understand your story. I'm glad. I mean, you take pride in it. it means something to you. That's all great, but we looking at black and white, motherfucker. It was like we got shooting, you know what I'm saying? We got arson, you know what I mean? This street right here got 3 houses on it. Used to have 12. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
that's the part of
if I'm looking at
slumlords too. So
I think slumlords don't necessarily have anything to do with the houses burning down. Somebody could just, you know what I mean?
I mean, if
Or
the
it
house,
could be
some
an
people
electrical issue.
burn houses down because
And
the
that still has
landlord
nothing
didn't
to do.
take.
That still
didn't
has,
take care of it.
hold on. That still has nothing to do with the fact that it's still an empty lot right there.
Yeah,
Anybody
no,
came in
you
there and
right.
bought it and built nothing.
You right.
You know what I mean? So how the fuck you gonna get mad at me? I'm coming in here trying to beautify it. So you gotta look at it from both ways.
She got. I was gonna let her go.
So,
She was over here like.
No, I was told that they changed certain ordinances though. Like it's all systematic. So like if your house burns down in the city of Buffalo and you don't own the lot next to it,
Yeah,
if
you
you get
can't.
insurance, you can't rebuild on a
No,
single
you
lot.
can't. No, you
So like my stepmother, her house burned down and she already owned the lot next to it, so she was able to build a nice big house back. But I feel like that's another way of changing the environment strategically and over time.
It is. That's what I said. It's a double-edged
is.
sword. It is systematic. However, they can only take advantage of it if you allow them to, and
Right.
collectively we allow them to. We don't own our homes. We don't build up our communities until it's time for them to come in. And now they have all this money and they can go door, like that's just literally what they did in Fruit Belt. They can go door to door and be like, we can buy your house for this amount of money. It's falling apart. You're going to take it. You're going to take $4,000 for a house that is now, they are selling for $100,000. Like,
Anybody ever watch The Shy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doing that in The Shy too. So it's going on. It's around. I mean, I get it. I don't like it.
Well, nah,
I don't like it. I don't. I guess what made me frustrated about the situation today is that I wasn't in constant communication with the person that owned it before. Like, oh, you want somebody to come in and look at this, and then when the guy come in, I'm like, yo, why are you here?
Anyway?
I was holding on to the house because I was coming back and forth with the girl. So no, I wasn't trying to give it up like that. We had a conversation, me and him, and he was just like, yo, look, I just got people coming in to look at the structure. They're going to help me, fix some things, like that. So when we having a conversation, and then all of a sudden, I get your lawyer's, he sends me, information on like, yo, we sold the house. I just talked to you on Thursday. Said your rent would be in Zelle like on the first.
You know the solution to this shit?
What?
We gotta start owning shit.
That's a fact. You're right.
But
But
plus on the landlord's case too. Maybe that was the case I started off, but then he probably got an offer that was,
right.
good for him. And he was like, he got to do what he got to do.
$63,000 for that. You seen that unit?
Whatever he
$63,000.
Yeah, but
Right,
in
but
that
still,
area,
I looked at the joint.
You don't know your
It's-
landlord's
they going for
situation.
$250,000.
It don't matter. That's his business, and he running his business
That's
how he
true.
For
wanna-
sure. Like I
that's
said,
true. I mean,
the
run it.
solution is to own.
Yeah, well, that's what frustrated me. I did say that. That popped in my head. Like, you know what? It's time to fucking buy a house now. Like, this shit is a wrap.
I own my
But
shit.
just collectively, like, just if you witness what's going on in Fruit Belt and in Central Park,
But that's Buffalo, period.
Right,
They
but
doing the same thing on this block when they was building up, or they are still building up down the street.
right.
It's.
But if
I mean,
if you see it, you can't constantly keep complaining about what the city is doing and how they're going about things, and the neighborhood isn't doing anything
right.
to combat it.
Yeah, I get it. I was just bringing it to the
Yeah,
pod because it
yeah.
happened to me. like, God damn it, they got me.
Yeah, we could tell you was on one.
Huh?
I could tell you was on one.
No, I was mad. Like when you get the letter, you read it like, oh, this motherfucker. I ain't even texting. It wasn't even like,
you got
not
pour
texting.
bleach all on the carpets and
No. I
I
want my security. I want my shit back, nigga. Nah. But it just was like, damn, man. It's a fucked up feeling. And I ain't even, you know how like you like, you talking about it, and then you sit down and I just sat back, I was like, I just got gentrified. Like, fuck.
We'll go to the next topic. Yeah, I just couldn't.
Dead ass. Oh, we forgot to talk about something last week.
What?
Did you let your kid do porn?
What the fuck? Oh yeah, I forgot that was a potential topic. Would you let your kid? Wait. First of all, you got to be 18 to do it. So it's like you don't
That's
let them
not
do
right.
it. Like they make that decision, like to do that.
But
shit.
are you okay?
So what you asking is, are you okay with it?
No. Are you going to
What, like a
kick
post
her
it?
out? Kick her out the family?
Family?
Yeah, she can't
no,
come over for
you
Christmas.
don't, no matter what your kids do, you never disown your family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say, if you in my family, you gotta be prepared to. You gonna take some jokes to that shit. Listen, you gotta have thick skin like a motherfucker. Yo, if you in my family, and you like, you gonna do the family reunion about to get real. I'm going every year just cause you gonna be there.
But if it's your baby,
It don't matter.
If you,
how you gonna feel?
Listen,
And then you're like, yo,
I'm gonna be honest
I
with you.
seen that scene.
It's different from a boy, but if I got a son and daughter, this is gonna be different.
Why is it double
It's gonna be
standard?
way-
Why now you're
Fuck
narcissistic?
it, I'm
Narcissistic. Look at
It's
it.
not
Yes,
narcissism.
it is.
Okay, Rick is a dumbass. All right, yo, it's not narcissism. I'm just saying, like, yo, that's your little girl. You don't wanna, dude. Listen, your little girl is not having sex.
But she's
She
not
ain't
little
making
anymore.
love.
She's 19.
All right, and she was your little girl at the time.
Nah.
She getting fucking railed
I say
by
no
like
princess is
70
no princess,
dudes.
no matter what.
They nothing on her face and all types
Oh,
of ignorant
no.
shit.
Oh,
what I'm
be
saying?
graphic now. Just be
You know what I mean?
graphic.
Then you know too, like obviously if you got a daughter that's pretty enough to be in porn, you think some of your homeboys ain't watching that shit?
Oh, definitely.
They like, yo,
And they got the
I
video.
heard your daughter in porn. Get the fuck out of here. I can pull it up. You know what I'm saying? Be at the motherfucking barbecues, your neighbors over there with my
at the
motherfucking shit at. They're like,
She come over with a sundress.
hey man, how Lauren doing, man? She good? She in Hollywood, right? Yeah, I heard. I seen her on Instagram.
On Instagram.
That motherfucker just stroked his meat to your kid, man. Nah, I ain't with that shit. If I got a son, hey man, what was she like, bro? You gonna be like,
All right. So you just gonna be
you fuck who? For real?
And you hear
Don't tell your mama. I seen this.
you was watching your boy get busy.
You watching the shit like you ain't.
Nah, you watching. You know you kiss yo.
I be all it, but I told him that shit.
Fuck that, yo.
The highlight.
As soon as he said he was watching, I seen the scene. No, you gonna watch your boy?
Killing that.
You're gonna watch your boy?
Look at him go.
I can't watch either
Yo,
one. But I'm not gonna be double. I'm gonna make sure
You're gonna
that
be
they're
like you
smart
playing a
about
game. It's gonna be like he scored 50 or some shit like that. You're gonna be like, look at him go. Just like his daddy, and boy, I tell you.
Oh, you get on my nerves. You get on my nerves so bad.
I cannot visualize Nas or I can't see myself watching Nas
Oh man, yo, I mean,
going in like that.
oh man.
What you want? Oh man.
I can't watch my son or my daughter, but I am going to make sure that they smart about it. Like, I'm gonna have to step in and be.
I was just
Jenner.
joking with you.
Momager?
You gonna be a mom, a
I
manager?
would have to step in and make sure that they not doing them low budget joints.
Finances are right.
Oh no,
Right,
she
right.
not doing
Right.
smut van number 5. We not
Right.
doing that.
Mm-mm.
Ain't no casting calls. I'm about to sneak one in.
Go sneak one.
Yeah, so if that's what you're adamant about doing, we would just have to make sure that we make smart business decisions regarding it.
I would probably try to do some shit like that too if I had a son. Not a daughter.
But I have
Joe
both.
Jackson
I
and
have
shit?
both.
No, I'm saying, like, if I had a son, though,
I couldn't watch it.
I might be
couldn't
telling the
do
wife,
either one
like,
of
hey,
them.
listen, I'm
Well,
gonna
I
go
got-
with him.
But
He going to
I
this
got
party.
both,
I'm gonna
so
go
it'd be
manage him.
catch-22 for me.
that's what I'm saying. I have both too, but I couldn't watch either one of them, and
No, I couldn't really. I'm just talking shit.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying, but I would have to make sure, like, this what you want to. You sure?
I said they
All
gonna
right,
do it, they gonna do it, right?
Yeah. we
I'm
gonna
tagging
have to
along.
go.
I'm going to the motherfucking adult video. I'm going to the award shows.
Right.
What you call it?
I'm be like, oh no, baby, he
The
only got 2
ABMs?
tickets. I'm gonna go with him.
Yo, did y'all hear about the OnlyFans getting hacked?
I don't even
I
know
did
what
see
that
something
is.
about that. I didn't read the details, but
It was like 10 terabytes or something of women who they normally like sleep around with dudes.
I'm
They
sorry,
get
what?
paid. They get paid like porn stars.
They
Whatever.
prostitutes.
Are they like call girls?
Nah, I wouldn't say
well,
it like
they
that.
get paid for access to their content.
To their account. They have an account.
They open,
Oh, like,
Like
oh,
premium
it's like the
Snapchat?
it's like the
Oh,
shit, like the
okay.
video,
And
like
they-
video fucking.
And
like
they showed them they was getting fucked. Like
they was getting fucked. Or
yeah.
Like so wait,
It's like a porn site, but like
so they fucking on camera and it's somebody else. It's like a personal thing.
yeah.
Like so
Never
you
heard.
call the chick up on the video, and you tell her that you want to watch another dude fuck her.
yeah. So
It's sort of like that. I
like
don't know.
it's like
That's
they got
fucking twisted,
profiles on this
They
site,
got-
and you pay for access to they whatever their content is. So if they having sex at such and such time or whatever,
You
you
can
can
watch
log on and pay them to watch it.
yeah, like $10, $15 or whatever.
Virtual peep show.
I'm okay.
But it,
I'm curious, like
what?
like the person that would be like,
It's like a chat room,
wanna-
just a new 2020 version of a chat room.
it's just. I'm sorry.
The game
I
name
just-
changes, the name changes.
Yeah, I
pretty
feel
much.
you. It's just crazy, like, cause it's like you gonna be on camera at 5 o'clock. I'm like, yo, I'm about to watch her get booked. Like, why am I happy about this? Like, that shit sound weird to
I
me.
never
Dudes
heard
out there that ain't outside.
The only
That's
I
their
just
brand.
know that there's a girl on my friends list that there's a couple of them. They sell premium Snapchat, and I just never. I can go on Pornhub and XX for free.
So people figured out. So people figured out how to
I just didn't
how
get
to
it.
not pay for it.
No, the dude hacked it. I'm messing up.
Somebody pissed them off or something?
I
He
don't
acted
know.
to do what though? He acted to
He
watch
hacked
everybody,
it.
or
He hacked it so that like people that their accounts are now
like public.
public. Like anybody, I don't know the link. Somebody else has the link, but I'm just saying, you could watch. If her name's Deja or whatever, she's on there, and you can see
watch
all
that shit for
her.
free, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
He
Yeah.
jailbroke it.
That
Yeah.
motherfucker got mad. Yo, no, real talk. That motherfucker probably think he doing something for the people.
Yo, he definitely doing
Like,
something for the
He
people.
probably feel
Like,
like
this
y'all
should
get
be for
ripped off.
everyone, like-
Right. He probably be like, nah, y'all ain't ripping me off.
Everyone deserves to watch this
He
shit.
probably got ripped off. Like somebody, it must have been something ugly.
I don't know, maybe some of the people got personal connections with whoever they OnlyFans is. They don't want to go to Pornhub or whatever other websites and and scroll through
Because
some
I don't
shit.
think you get paid from Pornhub.
What? Yes, you do.
I mean, some do.
Hey,
but there's some
amateurs
don't.
getting paid from
Why you do so
Pornhub.
much?
Some,
Uh,
from
you
my
should do
understanding,
shit. I guess
some
true.
it depends on how you go about uploading
I'm
it.
gonna
Some do, some don't.
I'm gonna tell you.
Get paid.
I'm gonna tell you a story.
You uploaded some shit.
Oh,
I wanted
shit.
to.
If I see you on fucking Pornhub, I'm throwing my phone.
Oh,
Yo.
that'll ruin the section like a motherfucker.
Yo.
Especially if you in there going ham.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no shit.
They fucked it up.
Yo. What did it say? It said
Oh man.
for every 100,000 views, you get like $30, $35.
For 100,000.
Yeah.
I wonder how many views on people from Buffalo got. There's a couple
Probably a
people on
million.
Pornhub that got it.
No. I'll be look. All right.
When the
I'll be looking at the porn
the
to
one
see
chick-
how many views. If you got 1 million views, I'm gonna look. If your shit is in the 100,000s, I ain't giving it a chance. I need to see. You gotta have 1 million views. I want. Why is 1 million
I'm a
motherfuckers
fan
in
of
here?
an underdog.
Wow.
I said, how you be prejudiced
Wow.
on a porn site though?
I know, right?
You
fucking
got
know.
to. Yo, cause
You never
So wait,
know.
wait,
you
so
scrolling there
so
all
like-
this time, and
Wait,
you like,
wait,
man,
first of all, did you see that, man? Did you see what he
That
just did
shit
with
could
his
have
hands?
just been
No,
uploaded
did
that
you just
day.
see what he just did? Though? That
No.
mother was like, yo, you scrolling there the whole time.
you see, it's the right hand. Cause I'm trying to get the
You
lens
was
of
ready,
porn
too.
ready. Yeah.
So wait, so like, yo, you ever see Don John, that movie? You one of the people that like you get all your videos ready before, or you just like
Nah.
you find that good one, you like right here, and then
Nah.
you be looking for the next one. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to tell my secrets about slacking off.
You just did.
No, I didn't. I just said no. I said I'm not even giving you a shot if you ain't got 1 million views.
How you know that shit wasn't just uploaded that day and they didn't get there yet?
Yeah, it says when it's uploaded, motherfucker. It tell you today, 2 weeks ago.
Yo, you
Could've
sound like
missed
a
out on some shit.
professional
Thank
meat
you, right?
eater right now. Like,
No,
yeah.
I'm not. I'm just.
Yeah, you are. That motherfucker said he got a whole strategy.
No, it is a strategy. You gotta be strategic. You know?
Alright, cuz. You hard up.
We don't need details.
Thank you.
Alright.
That's why you are heartbroken.
Did y'all see that video?
No, stop.
Hey.
Did you see that video Oprah sent you?
Yo, 50 ain't right.
No, what
Yo,
Oprah do
50.
She fell. Is she doing?
Oh, no, she didn't.
She was doing some type of speaking engagement, but she fell over nothing.
Like, just
Like
for no reason.
literally fell over.
Yo, but she
could've
talking
tore her
about
Achilles.
balance.
You know she old.
She was talking about balance.
So she fell while she was talking.
Yeah.
Did you standing still? Like, ain't she, was she standing still?
No,
No,
she
she
was
was
walking.
walking, but there's nothing to
No,
trip over.
actually, she didn't even walk. She kind of like sashayed, like turned a little bit. And that
I'm
motherfucker said,
gonna send you what I think.
Her shit-
Boom!
Her knee buckled.
no, ain't nothing. It's timber. Like a tree just.
Her heel gave out.
So
She
then
ain't even got a skirt on. That's them pants.
So then somebody put up a thing of Kobe dribbling and bumped her,
Shaking
and
her.
she fell.
I'm waiting on the bitch to go down. What the fuck is she doing? Oh, goddamn!
Like out
Whoa,
of nowhere.
That shit was
Wait,
bad.
did she
And it
jump on
took
the
her
court to the
forever.
mic?
Yo, it took her so long to get up.
Yeah.
That made it worse. If she didn't got back up quick,
So
it'd
then
been like, oh shit, she
Snoop
fell.
commented and said
That's what
that
she
it
get
was
for doing
the
that shit
ghost-
about Michael Jackson.
Right, it was the ghost of Michael
Hell
Jackson
yeah.
and Kobe Bryant.
Tripped her ass. Thriller, bitch.
That shit's
Now.
funny as shit, bro.
They say
No.
Michael and Kobe. Snoop said Michael and Kobe blew a gust of wind.
Yo, I sent you something with the cop.
Oh yeah,
Motherfucker cop.
No.
he was searching and turned right around.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that shit. I had to turn back around too.
What's wrong with
I
that?
been like, man, fuck that shit.
Yo, you got a whole gun, bro. What you
Man,
doing?
what you mean?
Not sounding like that.
Yeah, that whoever it was sounded like they was
Listen.
getting ram shot.
Like the cop is approaching the fence. It's dark as fuck. It's a wooden fence. It's dark as fuck. It's a little cut in, like a little slit in the fence where you can't even see through that because that shit is dark. You just know it's a hole there.
Yeah.
You approaching this shit, and all of a sudden you hear a fucking scream like this motherfucker. Somebody died. There's no other explanation. Somebody fucking died.
That don't even sound like nobody died. That,
that
sounds
cop-
like some Blair Witch Project.
Hell yeah. That sounds like somebody just got fucking like cut the fuck open. You know what I mean? Hell no. That's that right there.
Mhm.
That's how scary movies ought to be when they put the black people in them.
Oh shit.
Scary
Yo.
movies with black people would last like in real
30
life.
seconds. Just like my man did. No, fuck that shit.
Yo, and that's another. I ain't
I've been like, one Adam 12, nobody here.
Oh. Question. I had while we going through this, like, we should make this segment of like IG. We should make a segment like IG like post or something or some shit. You know what I mean? Like shit. So we
We
can
should,
just
because you send me shit
all the time, right?
every day.
What? I be like, I be
Tells you
bored.
how much he actually be working.
Oh nigga, I'll be working. But anyways, right. Did y'all see this shit where the girl got hit by rear end and then she chasing after the person? But the comedy is
Yo, she sound like Tiana Taylor, son. That's her friend?
Is she like the hype man for the fucking country?
He don't know he about to rumble. So it's okay, yo. But the thing she said was, don't run every light, bitch. We can't die. We got kids, but you gonna run some of them.
Yo, but real talk though. Hold on. Real talk. I gotta say something though. She the best hype man ever. Like real talk. She the real MVP right there.
Boom,
Boom, boom, boom. Chase, listen. She cold. You know she a ride or die.
Yo,
You
man.
know she ride or die. She right with you. She said, "Hey, we rumbling."
Yo, when she said
And,
that.
and she concerned about your safety. She said, "Hold on, bitch. We can't die. We got kids." You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
another. I got a couple of joints. The one other
Don't
joint
show
was.
them my motherfucking videos, man.
I mean, one of them was a coach.
Yeah, exactly.
Was a coach.
When he blocked the
When
kid
he
shot.
blocked the kid's shot.
So?
No,
That
You're-
shit was funny.
no, bro. You can't block a kid's shot, bro. Like you
Oh, I
can't
saw
go
that
on the
shit
court.
That was some hater shit.
Yo, the kid went the other way. You gonna block?
Yeah, man. Yo,
It was his team.
Cause he
Like,
going the wrong way. Get that,
That
shit
shit
out.
would have counted though. That's the right thing. That shit would have counted.
I take the tech.
the second thing is,
I'll
and
take the technical
and,
foul, man.
and this is a topic. 'Cause I didn't talk about. I didn't want to do it. Never mind. I'm not doing it because this is a relationship topic.
Niggas
Damn!
don't-
But
don't
it's
mind.
funny though.
I don't
Fucking just say it.
All right,
You
it's
done brought it
funny.
up.
It's
You done brought it
funny.
up
I don't
already.
mind relationships. That's
You done brought it up
No, no,
already.
all right. I got you. All right, yo.
Do
The cop,
you
the
know
cop
what
pulled
new
him over.
relationship
Yes,
topic?
a new
The cop
one.
pulled homie over.
Oh, yeah,
You
you
better
seen
not show
that.
nothing else.
His wife was on him. Yeah, his girl was on him. He had to show proof.
Because y'all be lying.
No, yo. Sometimes things just be happening. Sometimes things just be happening. The cat. I ran over a cat. I gotta get out the car. I gotta see what's wrong with the
I
whip.
get it, because that's like that Kevin Hart when he was like, you can't just be out when you're in a relationship. You can't be out feeding the birds because the girl ain't going to believe that you out feeding the birds.
I was feeding the pizza.
Well, I got a question.
But
I
y'all
will
do
say
be
this.
lying.
What do you be doing that would make her not believe you?
Previous shit, but you done forgave me for it.
No, because there are some women who
Like
from
off
past relationships is just like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all gonna be circumstantial, but
Yeah, that's true.
But people
That's
also
true.
be lying.
no. Yo, the man I got pulled over by the cops. Let's think about it.
first
That's-
of all,
I'm gonna even
first
say
of all,
this.
he brave for sending that message first when the cop walk into your window and not me taking that chance of getting fucking
Well, he
shot.
was standing outside the car, so
He got pulled
Somebody
over.
else-
But he had to get the video. But he had to get the
he
video.
probably
of him.
asked about, yo, hey, officer, my girl ain't gonna believe me because I'm late. Would you mind?
That was a cool officer, because some officer would be like, no,
Nah,
and walked
motherfucker, I don't
away,
want to be on
right.
camera.
They probably would have threw your phone in the fucking woods or some shit.
Oh, you supposed to be home at midnight, motherfucker, and it's 12:30. You should have been speeding.
Right.
I'm even going even further. Like, okay, hold on. Yes, true. So he probably was supposed to been home.
He probably was at the bitch house and got pulled over going home from her house.
See, that's some hater shit right there.
I know, right?
That's some hater shit right there.
So you gonna think
Oh,
that?
you coming? Oh, you got pulled over coming from that bitch house? I know you was coming from her house because my house from where you said you was is only 6 minutes away because I had timed it, and it took you 15 minutes plus the 20 minutes your ass
Send
was
your
talking
location,
about you
nigga,
was
where you
pulled
get pulled
over.
over
You
at.
probably
Exactly.
got a little bit more head before you left, and that's why it took you a little extra. I don't know, man. Y'all be coming up with some all types of shit.
Yo, fam, all I did was like I
I
left
ain't
my
going through
boy's
all
house.
that shit. I'm just gonna be like, hey,
I-
you got it.
Sometimes you don't. This ever never happened to you.
Or I just feed into it. Like if you really think I was there, yep.
Sometimes
When y'all
Now what
do
you gonna do
that,
with it?
When
Now
y'all
what you
say
gonna do
that,
with it?
when y'all say that,
Yep, I was.
that really be what it is. When y'all be like, just believe it then. I will. And I'm going to draw you.
yo, I've said that and it really happened.
Then you got drawn?
No, I'm saying I said that like and it really happened. She's right. Like I've said that. When I don't say it,
Listen. I would never.
Believe what you want.
I
I
would
am.
never.
Yeah.
I would never say that.
it definitely happened.
I wouldn't say that shit and like actually have been there.
No, I'm saying.
because you fucked.
No.
Like,
How
but
you
if I
really
say that,
know?
if
How you
she
really
feel
know?
like that, huh? I'm not gonna be like, yeah, yes, I was at her
How would
house,
you know?
and be actually.
No, I wasn't saying that.
How would you know?
No,
First of all,
she's sitting there like,
if
you
we
was over
asked
them like,
where
if you
were,
believe that shit.
if we asked you where you were, it's already because we done rolled past the bitch house, seen your car, know your license plate, came home, waited for you to tell us that you were somewhere else.
Listen, it don't even take all that with me. Listen, my car is very distinctive, and my name is on my license plate. So like, I ain't gotta hide about being no motherfucking where. Like, if you saw I was there. If you did all, you saw me. It's better than not have this shit. But if I was to get approached like that, I'd be like, man, believe what the fuck you want. Every woman ain't riding past places trying to see where you at.
Just in case.
But if you really think I was somewhere and I wasn't,
And then you gonna have that nigga sounding like, has anybody heard Fabulous?
listen. I've seen
How is
situations like
that
that.
even?
No, that's a real thing. I've seen situations
No,
like
she
that.
just said cheat back.
I
Just
know,
in case.
I know, my nigga. I'm
One of
telling
your
you.
assumptions was wrong.
That's what I'm about to say. All right, cuz
Sometimes.
what you don't
I'm
understand,
right.
what you don't understand though.
Yo, she going with the.
Hold on.
Even
She
if
going
I'm
with
wrong,
the
I'm right.
Yeah.
No, hold on though.
Hold on, what?
Yo, listen. What you don't understand though is that sometimes, like doing that, like that just in case shit, that's what actually triggers you getting dogged because you think that motherfucker is out doing some shit that he not. You like, well, that motherfucker, he having his cake, I'm gonna have mine too. That type of thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a situation where you fuck around and you catch it, like you catch her in action. You know what I'm saying? And that's what trigger it. Like, oh, now I'm about to go fucking crazy. You know what I mean? You see old boy, hey my man, no disrespect, nothing between me and you. You gotta get the fuck out.
If
You know what I
she
mean?
wanted to get
And I want the
caught,
same
it was
respect.
already over.
I want the same respect when you see me smashing your joint. And I don't want no hard feelings when I'm fucking your friends. Okay? And that's it.
Cause you definitely can fuck your friends.
You
You definitely, yo.
But I just,
Listen,
I
you
don't-
can
we
I
definitely
can't
fuck
speak for
your
all
friends.
We're
women,
talking years ago.
but most
No,
women
no.
that get caught
What?
get caught because they choose to get caught.
Who chooses to get caught?
Because at this point we
Your
don't give a fuck.
girlfriend
Like
not choosing?
girls
Nah.
that get
You like
In
see
my
you talking like
opinion.
you probably talking like a very very small number of motherfuckers. Like you were like in an elite group of women that's actually that smart, like that really did all that extra. Like you didn't went above and beyond, and you got proof on top of proof on top of proof. No, everybody don't think like that. They not as evolved. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking like, I thought that nigga. He said he was gonna be gone for 5 days. Yeah, bitch. If you'd have counted correctly, I was. You fucked up. Your mistake.
If you was
that was real precise. So
that did that sound. Jesus, you want to tell us about that?
Nah, that was we talking. That was a long time.
No. See, you don't want to take it to the next level.
We ain't going that far.
No.
It's gonna be a shirt on the Hot Girl Summer Edition. Cheap bag just in case.
Yo, if you do that, yo, come on, man. Don't do
Like, I don't think
Yo, that's gonna be
number
a
one
number
seller,
one
yo.
seller.
that's not good advice though, cause you fuck around like you could fuck up your relationship.
Yeah,
You could,
you could.
cause you went and got insurance dick.
She don't care. She trying to make money for her brand. That ain't even her fault.
Yeah, you right.
You fuck up your shit wearing the shirt. That's what
She'd
you
be like, listen, I didn't tell you to do what's on the shirt. I ain't.
I
like,
just,
You bought the shirt. You ain't gotta take that shit literally, baby. Like,
people might delete the thread. They ain't delete the thread yet.
Exactly.
That's on you.
Y'all, just make sure you put the disclaimer out there. You good.
Yo, y'all wow. How do y'all feel about today's R&B?
There's some that's for me and there's some that's not for me.
I'm with Castle on that one.
What is it? R&B? Is it the R&B of like back in the 90s, late 90s?
I think
That was the
this
shit
R&B
back
is back the 90s. R&B was like really in love, want my man, want my girl, trying to make it work.
But there's
We
still
in it,
that R&B
but the
out there,
R&B
though.
now is like toxic. Like
That's depends on what you listen to, because it's
Yeah.
love
it's
R&B
still
stuff
no,
out
it
there.
There's
is,
still
but
really
it's
good
still
shit out there.
like there is some good stuff out there. Like
feel
I
like
think
it's
her got
less though. Oh,
yeah,
I
it's
love
less.
her.
Yeah, her is
What
good.
about Snow Allegra?
Snow Allegra.
Snow
is good.
Allegra is good.
I fuck with Lucky Day, man.
I think
I've
what's
been
being
fucking Lucky
promoted
Day
is
shit
the
for-
is the issue.
Oh, man.
But like,
you hear
I
about
love
more about
Janae
the dumb
Aiko,
shit
but
like
that's
she's
some
saying.
toxic shit that she be talking about.
She be saying some fucked up shit. Yeah.
She had the song.
Yeah, but even in that song, she says something about you don't need no me time. That's me and you time. Like,
Oh yeah, you and
like.
me time. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
She
But
so
it's what's
she
being- it's what's
says.
being promoted.
No,
Right,
baby, that's
it's-
not accurate. I need a break from your ass.
I brought it up
Yeah,
because Young M.A. who was.
Or it's another song where they talk about killing them.
Don't the
It's
one
a
chick
lot
got a
of
song
toxic-
saying I wish you were gay? Some shit like that. The chick got the
I
song.
never heard.
She
that.
talking about like her, like she got like a crush or something like that. I ain't heard the song yet, but that's like the title of it.
Oh, no, I never heard that.
Yeah,
By
it's like,
who?
I can't remember.
Uh,
I can't remember. My homeboy
Yeah,
said like his daughter
there's some
listened
good
to it.
R&B
Let me
out
play
there,
Scream
but
Man
there
for a
is
second.
Hold on. Homeboy said his daughter was listening to it.
Yeah, like she's thinking about like a boy that like don't like her like another girl, and she's saying like, I wish you were gay. Like I wish.
Oh, the dude was gay?
Yeah, she wishes the dude was gay.
So she
I don't
wouldn't
fucking
like
know.
him?
Cause I'm like, either way, you not fucking him. If you fucking with another woman, not for you.
No.
Fuck with
Shouldn't
a
they
man.
be-
It's
shouldn't the
definitely
song
not for
she
you.
should be listening to like I hate you, bitch, or something like
I
that?
don't know, man. Shit, it's weird.
Now, I brought this up because Young M.A., who's a hip hop artist, is saying that the R&B now is not like.
It's
The only reason
different.
that shit was even in the headlines is because it's Young M.A.
I mean, she
Do your fucking homework and find some shit that you like and is talking about whatever you're talking about, and you wouldn't have that fucking problem.
Yeah.
I feel like she right to an extent. It's not
I mean, it's
like it was.
different. It's
But
not.
that don't mean it's all bad though. It's just
Like
Like,
even
music
with the
evolves.
guys,
Rapping what
like
it
there's
was.
some with the guys. Like I'm growing up, I feel like a lot of us women are single now because we placed our relationship standards to 90s R&B music. Like I wanted somebody to go out into the desert in some leather pants singing to me.
that motherfucker. First of all, no, you don't, because that motherfucker will die. That leather hot as fuck.
So now, like it really is. The guys are a lot of the guys are singing what rappers are rapping about, but they
Mhm.
just doing it to melody. So they
Yeah.
singing.
The shit be the same. Like yo, like yo,
I don't believe that. So
I'm fucking you.
No, it's not. It's not all
I
of
got
it, but
money.
most.
I can buy champagne,
I'm the
so
champagne
I can get it.
I'm
I can get you.
wasted.
I can get you drunk. I done
I'm
took some
taking
pills.
drugs, right?
You know what I'm saying? I want to fuck you and your friend. I drive a Bugatti.
They just singing it.
But
I
some
got
of the
a big
90s
house.
shit was about
Oh,
dude trying
and
to
in
get
case
his
I
girl
didn't
back.
tell you, I
Right.
still want to fuck you.
But he was.
Like, that's what he be like. That's what they say. That's what they say.
I'm coming in from out of town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
took
but
that ass
shit,
up.
all that shit that people complaining about, niggas buy and play that shit, which makes more people
Right.
want to do that shit. So you feeding that shit. So you can't complain about what you feeding.
True. Because the beat. Well, I think a lot of people buy music for the beat now.
Oh, it definitely don't be about the
Yeah.
lyrics. You be hearing what motherfuckers be saying. But
Yeah,
like,
but this
like I
nigga's
said,
talking
like,
about
See,
some
I
shit with the same
love
type of beats,
lyrics,
though.
so like I love lyrics.
yeah, but I mean,
So-
like that shit is it ain't dead yet. Like to Casa's point, like it's really it is good R&B out there and it's good rap out there. But
The
like
mainstream stuff.
most of it is
what-
most
you
of-
gotta
you
really
really being
put-
flooded with shit that has no type of like real like
Anybody listen to G Herbo?
content. Who?
I didn't listen yet, but it gotta be. Why is everybody posting that shit? Is it that good?
He has his own thing going on.
It's just not for me. And I get it. It's not
Herbo
mine.
definitely sound like he was with the original Chicago drill movement, so he came out with Chief Keef and
Oh, okay.
Montana,
Yeah,
Durko when Durko was rapping,
Yeah.
all of them.
He has a song with I don't know. Yeah, he has a couple good songs, but it's just like, yo, you
I've
know
never
what?
heard
I
any of
understand why this dude told me the other day. We was having a debate in the store. He was just talking. He was like, yo, you know, I don't want to disrespect the old heads, old rappers. Like, but at the same time, I don't really want to hear what Jadakiss or Fat Joe has to say. And I struggling like, why? Then I had to think about it. It's 40 plus.
Look, to be honest with you, I don't want to hear what Jadakiss.
And no, I had to think about it. I had to take a step
I
back.
still want to listen to Jay-Z though.
I still want to listen. I still want to listen to Fat Joe and Jadakiss only because they had something that was meaningful back then, and they may have a couple of Jews in there
I
as
think
older
we're
cats.
older.
But like I G Herbo, I'm like, yo, I can't relate to what the fuck he's saying. Like, what the fuck is he talking? I'm not doing that. You know, so I understand why that kid at 21 was like, I want to hear that. I want to hear what he has to say. You know, but at the same time, I had to say, and this is why I think I stumped him. I said, yo, but boys is still rocking with Meek. Meek is in between.
Yeah.
And he's able to get on these new age beats and still spit like what Jadakiss and Fat Joe or something like.
Some
So
rappers that like, there's always gonna be rappers that bridge the gap.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z was that person for a while.
Yeah.
He bridged the gap for a while, and then now he's like a OG to a lot of like dudes that's in their 20s. Like Jay-Z, like I mean, he an old head. You know what I mean? So they're not really reaching for him as much as they
I
reaching
hate
for
that
somebody
word.
else.
What OG?
'Cause I beat some of these 22-year-olds up quick.
Nah.
For real.
Calling you Unc.
I can do it. Oh head. Oh, we got. Yo, listen. Yo, let's go. Hey, come on, let's go on this. I want a box. I want a box. Yo, I'm cool with. Oh head, I look at the dude was like,
So if that white boy would have called you old head,
oh, he was like fucked up.
it'd been the same outcome.
Yeah. He was like, yo, say.
Yeah, but some of that can be contributed towards what we were talking about earlier, just based upon how our environment is and how we are raised. And you got niggas that's not making it to certain ages. So by you being at certain age, to them that's a sign of respect based upon wherever they from or how they was raised. So can't always take it like that.
Sure did.
I got niggas I'll pull up
That's a
pull
Jew.
up on around the corner that call me Unc and OG and old head just because they remember me from wherever, or I still take care of some
Nah,
people.
old head is disrespect.
This
OG?
is you.
OG?
Context.
Context?
Context.
Yo, listen. Nah,
Context.
I'm gonna look you in your eyes, and it's kind. Let's look at each
He's
other.
still thinking about being
Let's look at-
over the
look-
scene and state property. When he said,
Yeah. No, I'm gonna give you context. We in the store. Yo, can you help me with this, Yo, see you later, OG. Yo, old head.
Nobody says it like that.
Yes, they do.
first of all,
What niggas you be around?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot too many 20-year-olds
That's
saying
the question.
old head.
I'm in a
You
fucking
be around.
sneaker store.
Yeah,
I don't see
where
too
kids
many
is coming in.
20-year-olds.
I know, that's what I'm
saying old head.
saying.
You are old head to a kid,
Right,
motherfucker.
to a
Like,
Yo, don't call me old head,
The old
motherfucker.
head selling sneakers.
I ain't calling none of the OGs that I old head. I'm not calling you old head. OG, like yo.
So
Well,
wait, so
and-
somebody that's somebody an old head to you, they really an old head.
Exactly. So what you saying though is real. What you saying though, like you saying that you got little kids.
You want box?
Hold on, nigga.
Yo.
You saying you got little kids.
I didn't call
walking
you
into
the
your
old
store?
head. I said if someone's an old head to you, they really are. 'Cause
True indeed.
I said, who's still using that phrase though?
You saying you got little kids coming into your store, calling you
22-year-olds.
off the rip. They call you old
OG
head.
or
off the
old
rip.
head?
Old head.
They call you old head. off
Old
the rip.
head.
That
You have to
happened.
start dying
Yes!
your beard, then, nigga.
Oh well, my man. You're older than I am, so
You know what? Fuck all
I
y'all.
guess
When
that
need
shit.
some
You are
road
the
game
old
and some
head
shit.
in the room.
No, I'm not dying my shit.
if the sneaker fits, my dude,
Nigga, out.
wear that shit.
Alright. Then we gonna box. That's what
Maybe
I'm
their
telling
grandfather
You
was
might not
like
have had a
34. They pops had
Nigga,
it
listen,
like 12 or
I'm
something.
coming in close.
It was a meme today.
Yeah, I'm coming in close.
You won't get that close.
Yeah,
cuz.
Alright. Alright.
Fight round one.
I'm just letting Memphis be underestimating me so bad, so
I'm not
much, man.
underestimating.
I'm telling you right now. Yes, listen. It's one-headed quitters. There's a couple people out here that didn't got it.
both your knees.
Man, that white boy might have.
Get it. Motherfucker. Anyways,
Me and him in a whole
old head,
category.
I'm not doing it. Y'all, fuck y'all. I'm coming on
It
it.
was a thing on Facebook that said why aren't we idolizing Pop? Was that his name, Pop Smoke? The way that we did Nipsey when he died, and I was just like, I've never even heard anything that Pop Smoke.
You want to get it on this? You gotta get it on this. You wanna know? That's what he said.
Yeah, I mean,
Pop Smoke had a 6-month
cool
run,
sound.
and Nipsey was who Nipsey was. That doesn't.
Right.
But
I feel like it was somebody that was born after '94 that said it.
Oh shit, I think it's born.
To me, Pop Smoke didn't even have a career. He had one song.
I never.
And that shit that just came out was trash to me.
Right, and I never even heard that.
I see 50 doing a little something where he about to do the album. He got, I guess he had like 7
Have y'all watched his new
tracks.
show?
No.
What new show?
He has a new show called For Life. Based
Oh
on
yeah,
the
the
guy.
dude. Yeah.
I can't watch it on
It's a guy
regular
that
TV.
was,
I need to watch on.
No, where like what? Show,
I think
where
it's on
the show?
NBC.
Yeah,
See, I can't-
It's on ABC or NBC.
Can't do that.
They said it was really good.
For
It's called For Life. It's based on a true story. It's the guy that did.
He got wrong. He got sent to prison.
Yeah, and then the cop who was behind it ended up committing suicide, and the judge that was behind it ended up going to prison. So like, it was some scandalous stuff behind it apparently.
Ooh, did y'all watch the Netflix about Gabrielle Hernandez?
No, but I
I
heard
ain't watched it yet.
I'm not
Ooh.
emotional. I've been watching This Is Us. That already was pulling at me emotionally. I wasn't ready to
Yo.
take on anything else.
Man, yeah. Listen, that shit is heartbreaking. It's like, it's so much corruption and scandal in that. It's like, why y'all tell me about this? I didn't want to see this. So
I heard it was
off.
a necessary evil to watch.
What about? So I'm the only one on Netflix.
No,
Cause I watched Nina. Did y'all see? I sent it to the group chat. Nina,
No, I didn't
all
watch
about
it.
Nina. What Common is in it?
No.
Yo, this little lady, this little girl was getting her little freak on.
Oh, it wasn't about this.
Is that where you got your whole like your porn idea from? Like, would you let your kid do?
No,
that was
from.
the guy.
From Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, I guess in the movie, Common played 38 and she played. No,
Speaking
he
of
played
Common,
40 and she played 29 or something, or 30, and like it was showing the gap of like how the younger generation view relationships and sex and stuff like that. Where he like, yo, try to take this shit kind of slow and try to like, you want to jump on my bones? Like, I don't want that yet. I'm just trying to get you in there and we work on this and be together. And she like, she was a comedian too, which was crazy. So she took her like sexual encounters and like of dudes or whatever have you, and took it to the stage. Yeah. I fell asleep on what she was gonna talk about him about. You know what I mean? Because it was some shit that came up. But y'all gotta see it. It's good. I might check it out. But yo, Nina, it was really really good. It was funny too. It's all about Nina. Yo, it's really good. It was funny. It's funny. You got your little humor and all that, stuff in it. So y'all like it. I just need to get up there, Gabrielle. I can't watch that no more.
Speaking of Common, he's dating Solange.
Common dating Solange.
Oh shit.
Good for Common. That's my man. Get all that, Common.
Shit. Word?
I just seen it today.
Damn, I'm proud of him.
Speaking of which, Solange album, who he put me on
Solange,
to is dope.
Solange she act like she got some motherfucking some shit that changed your life.
I like her better.
She be singing about any chick
Okay.
that'll go crazy on you in the elevator like that,
Relax.
and that's not your
I'm
girl.
just saying, that's my personal preference.
Oh, I know she got some motherfuckers.
You said what?
I said any chick that go crazy on you in the elevator like that, and she not your girl. Oh, you know she got some. Ooh.
She got some ooh.
Man, she got some shit change your motherfucking life.
You get on my
Had your ass
nerves.
walking around the house naked, cooking breakfast for everybody in the fucking house. Like,
Shit.
you know what I mean?
You are funny.
You know she got some fucking fire. Like, soon as you motherfucking, you walk in a room and she naked, you just, oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, oh, God. Give me about 5 minutes. I'll be right there. Yeah. Yo, you know, any chick that cut her hair that many times, listen.
Yo, listen,
Yeah, sex good than a motherfucker. Let me get one.
you want to get another one? Hey, yo, listen. I see you getting these over here. And maybe, do I need to sanitize my hands and put a mask on?
Yeah, for that corona?
Yeah. Virus? Because you can't say corona. They want us to, well, not us, because, well, maybe you, because if you don't shave in like 2 or 3 days, that shit's going to be scruffy. They want you to cut your beard off.
Why?
My shit doesn't grow thicker than this. This is like It's mad long. It took me 30 years just to get this. What you mean?
Shit.
So why did you
I'm
get
40
the
and
Rub
it
My
took me
Beard
this.
shirt? That's false advertisement.
Hey, little beards, like how y'all be posting little booties matter, little beards, short beards matter.
No, but they really like telling people to cut it now. And then I guess we got a case
What's the
in New York State
justification
now.
Yeah, it's a case in New York
Because
State.
it holds the bacteria.
They actually say between 40 and 70% of the U.S. population will be infected. I forgot. It's either like by next year or like the next 2 years, some shit like that.
With the coronavirus?
Yeah.
Whatever, fuck it. If I died, though.
Yeah, dude, but only 2%.
That's how I feel about that virus.
Only
That's some
2%
bullshit.
of the people who have been contaminated or whatever, been infected by the virus, have passed away. Now, like that is like that's not a small number. It sounds like it, but it's really not.
But I feel like
in
it's
terms of
something.
like people.
How is it in terms of the actual flu though? Because a lot of people die from the actual flu.
I'm guessing it's probably like
About the same.
Do the
Like,
math
yeah.
for this.
Man, fuck that.
Somewhat
No,
compatible.
coronavirus ain't real.
you said what?
Did you see that the coronavirus is not affected? I think they said
African Americans,
not
black with black, the black
It was
skin.
certain Africans, and they were trying to figure out like
Sounds
why
like more and
nobody.
Them
more.
motherfuckers about to start. They about to start kidnapping their ass. Like, what kind of African? Let's go get that motherfucker.
It was a certain.
Sound like some bullshit.
Honestly, I feel like the coronavirus, like, this some shit. This some man-made shit, in my opinion. How the fuck it just come out of nowhere?
It didn't come out of nowhere. The coronavirus is a umbrella because if you look on the back of your disinfectant, it says it kills the coronavirus. So coronavirus is just an umbrella, like the flu,
Right,
and then
right.
there's different strains.
Really?
So this particular strain is what
Just
is the
came out of
issue.
nowhere?
Not, I don't know if it's out of nowhere, but
Because it's like, it sounded like it's
somebody
something
said on
that wasn't a
Facebook
big deal.
it's from. It's made in China, so it won't last long anyway.
Oh, shit. No, but you hear the people, do you hear the questions that people be asking? Like, people were asking questions on TV about, like, how do you get this junk? Like, people were asking, like, I swear to God, on some news channel, the lady said, can I get the coronavirus from eating Chinese food?
No, it's like a flu.
She really asked that question.
But it was a post
It's-
about the corona
Wash
beers
your
though,
hands.
and niggas wasn't buying corona beers because they thought that was giving them the
Don't
virus. So
sneeze.
I believe it.
Motherfuckers really are that dumb, too.
Don't
I
sneeze
believe it.
into the
Nigga,
air.
I heard we
Cover
get
your
sick.
mouth.
If you drink Corona, niggas is dying everywhere.
They
Yo,
are like 2 million. Or
You
something.
can't even put a lime in that shit.
Corona, yeah.
2 million what?
Dollars or something crazy like
That
that.
they lost.
Yeah, because people stopped buying Corona
Because
beer
of the
they
name?
thought they was gonna get.
Yeah, that
The
shit
motherfuckers
is-
probably had Corona
niggas
mad
is
as
dumb,
hell.
girl.
That
That shit
shows
makes
you
no
what
sense.
percent of our population is really fucking stupid.
Exactly.
But
exactly.
no, for real. Because I remember watching the stuff with, like when they were Obama, when Trump was becoming president, it was the stuff that they were saying Obama was responsible for, and I was like, that? He wasn't even
Half the
president.
people in the world don't know how
They
the
don't- they
judicial
don't know
system
that.
work
They don't
though.
know that, though.
Like the president really don't control that much shit.
No, but they were saying dumb stuff like to deal with Katrina. Like he wasn't the
He
president.
wasn't even in the office, bro.
Nowhere close.
Yo, that's wild.
But there's
so,
a lot
yeah,
of stuff that
don't.
people like really don't know. Like,
But even like it's the coronavirus is not. It's an umbrella. It's a strain that is. It's like the flu. It's a strain that is the issue. Coronavirus has always been around.
I worry about it when I catch it. That's my attitude towards that.
I ain't thinking about that shit.
Yeah.
Just wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Nasty
Motherfucker, just walk around with some
Walk,
fucking.
and when you
Attitude.
can't wash your hands, have hand sanitizer.
Nah, you know what I do?
99 cents.
Now? I put on fucking plastic gloves at work.
Because you're an old head. That's what old heads do.
At least make sure it's the black ones. You walk around with the clear joints or the bright light blue joints. Those niggas think something wrong with y'all.
Let me ask you this question: how many people that work with you wear those gloves all the time?
Thank you.
No, because they don't deal
Okay,
with money.
that's all you needed to say.
They don't
That's
deal with
my
money.
point.
If they still touching the customer, helping them with the shoes, niggas coming there with fucked up feet and socks.
You can just.
If that's the case, you
Wash
should
your
wear gloves. Period. All of them should wear
Right.
gloves.
You can just
Period.
wash your hands or hand
It's not just
sanitize
money.
yourself.
No, you know what, Rick? Keep doing what you're
Because
doing.
if it was that serious, you would wear gloves before the coronavirus with money anyway, because
Let that man
there's like a
keep
certain
doing
percentage of
what
dollar
you do.
bills
You know
that
what,
got coke in it.
You know what, Rick? You wearing gloves at work is keeping you from catching the coronavirus.
I mean, it's keeping you catching cold too.
That's your motherfucking. That's how you defend yourself.
And that's a
Against
lie,
that
because you
shit.
was,
Do your
you
thing.
know what I mean? When
I
you was
could
working with me, you ain't had no
sneeze
gloves
right
on.
now.
That motherfucker
This
just
just
started
happened 3
wearing
days
gloves.
ago?
Yeah, exactly.
Carrying it.
When was that?
Right
I
now.
was there a week ago. What you mean?
I wasn't doing the cash rap.
This motherfucker.
But what
So
I'm
like I
saying,
said,
but what I'm saying,
Where'd you catch me at?
So what he just told you was within the week that motherfucker been wearing gloves at work.
money.
Kiss my
I mean,
goddamn
germs don't
ass,
just don't money. I mean, sorry, germs aren't just related to money though.
I know. I just said at work.
But he
There's
just
a lot
started
of shit
that.
going
He just
on at
started
work
it.
though.
He just started.
Nigga can fucking sneeze, walk in there, and be touching clothes.
Dude, Rick saw the news
I could
2
sneeze
days
right
ago
now.
and decided he was gonna wear gloves.
I could be carrying it right
And I'm
now.
gonna say, yo, listen, you ain't gonna sneeze in your shirt, like
But it's already out there, so what you gonna do?
you nasty motherfucker. Nah, cause one
And you
thing,
got kids,
yo,
like
oh yeah.
Tristan
listen.
was all
we
over
got
you.
kids.
And you was at Chuck E. Cheese with
You was
little
at-
kids
yeah.
just
Oh,
touching shit.
I wiped her ass down. Fuck that.
Did you wear gloves
That's
at
the
Chuck E.
thing. Was you
Cheese?
spraying
Did
the
you wear
toilet
gloves when
all
you
the shit
wiped
that
her
she was
ass down?
touching?
All right, motherfucker. Goddamn.
I'm just saying, did you wear gloves at
No,
Chuck E. Cheese?
no,
That
you know
gotta
what?
be the
Fuck it. Nope.
nastiest
This
You
is
wear
Ricky.
gloves when you go to the
place in
restroom?
the world.
No, this is Ricky. Go ahead.
He wear gloves when you go to the restroom.
Cause I'm saying touching the doorknob,
Yeah.
niggas don't wash their
Right,
hands.
right.
I actually wash my hands before I touch my dick.
They did a 2020, I think it was
Especially
2020, they did a 2020 on Chuck E. Cheese and places
It's
like
real.
that. Them shits is nasty. That's why they got rid of the ball.
I really do.
The ball pit?
Yeah, that's why they got rid of it.
Oh, God.
And it was like, it
Yo.
was so much, it was dirty diapers in there. It
Yo.
was, they
That's
was
disgusting.
testing,
That's foul.
they was testing feces on the balls because kids would be putting their hands in their pants and then touching the balls. That's why they got rid of the ball pit.
Yo, what?
Chuck E. Cheese is a nasty ass place.
Yo.
He was there today.
Yeah. I wiped her down, though. She's good.
But you
Wipe
didn't.
her
But
down.
you,
You ain't wiped the
right.
fucking area that got all the fucking germs down.
Okay!
Yo, this is
Can we
Picasso.
leave? Here we go. Here we go. Yo, listen. Did anybody hear Drake's two new songs that came out?
Is it not on title? Cause I
It's
looked
not on
for
title.
It.
It's
Oh.
on. It's on.
It's on Drake.com.
I mean, it probably is on
Some
Drake.com.
light skin shit.
This fool. Well, yeah, I was so mad. Like, yo, what Drake? It's on Pitchfork.com.
What the fuck is Pitchfork?
I have no idea. I
So
searched
nice,
high and low for this shit, and it's like videos. But I mean, it's
Is it
video.
for the battle?
You better not play it. Turn that bullshit off.
Why you want me to turn it off? I want to play it.
No, man, dude,
You don't like Drake?
you should have a clip or something like that.
I like this.
That's the song I did.
Then he did this.
This is Jay. This is
Yeah,
Jessica.
thank you.
Picasso, Rick,
Yeah.
Kill. We're out.
For sure,
Fuck
we out.
Drake.
Amen. God damn.